What I'm about to say I cannot stress enough. The memory that we've collected through past experience is not to be used as a foundation for our present reality. It's better utilized as a reference point for further experience, or rather future experience, because what we can memorize is knowledge, but what we call true knowing is the spontaneous moment we call now. And here's the thing: when we build a sense of self out of past experiences, which by the way we can only experience as memory, but essentially from that point of perspective, all new experiences will be experienced in an old way, so to speak. But of course, in reality, all experience is fundamentally new experience, given that it's rooted in the moment we call now, which is essentially unknown, but still is fundamentally the process of knowing, which is the natural, unbiased, and unconceptualized flow of the empirically unknown experience, which again can only be experienced if present experience is free from the limiting prejudice of memory. So when we come to identify with the past, that's to say, when we try to force the dead past into the living present, we automatically pollute the present experience with old, dead experiences. So we must understand that although memory is absolutely imperative for survival, it's nevertheless a humongous blockage as far as living is concerned. I mean, if food is rotten, it's better to throw it away. In that way, you create more space for fresher food. Because what's the point of holding on to rotten food just because it's food? Surely such food is likely to upset your health and possibly accelerate your death. Because again, the longer you hold on to rotten food, the more it rots, often to the point of you not being able to breathe in your own home, because the stink is unbearable. Well, the same is true of experience, of life experience in particular. When you hold on to the past, when you cling to the past, your present experience will stink as such. I mean, it's good to have the knowledge that fire burns when you reach out for it barehanded. But again, don't let the fear of burning stop you or keep you from learning how to cook using the fire. Don't let past traumas close you up, because if you do, life won't have a way and the space to shine within your experience. I suppose you could replace the word life with God. How tragic is that? But anyways, the moral of the talk is this. There's a fundamental difference between knowledge and knowing. Knowledge is remembered, plain and simple. Knowing, on the other hand, is independent of memory. So if you want to survive, knowledge is key. But it's only through knowing that we can truly come to know life. And true knowing is fundamentally not knowing, mentally speaking, because the mind is finitely limited. It's limited in a very limited way. And if you get that, I can only assume that you are ready to meet the source of self within self, which, by the way, is a very profound and powerful place to be as a human being, because it's essentially the source of your existence. Now, my intention was to keep this video short, concise, and straight to the point. And I trust that the point has been made, has been delivered, and preferably to the right ears. And so on that note, I must say, infinite love and unyielding light. I'll see you as soon as I can. Until that time, cheers.